Yeah, I know you've been in a lot of big Stanley Cup playoff games and all, but from a personal standpoint, have you ever been in a more emotional game personally for yourself?
Definitely not. I mean, during the game, I was trying to keep it together, and it wasn't too bad the first two periods, and then the third period hit, and the crowd, my teammates, they just made it extra special. I didn't know what to expect, but tonight was pretty awesome.
Speaking on that emotion, what was the end of the game like for you? Saluting to the crowd and your teammates staying out there for you.
Yeah, I don't get very comfortable with attention like that, but saying that, it was awesome. I mean, they've been the fans and the organization, my teammates. They've been so good to me for so many years, and I mean, that's one of the reasons why I was pretty emotional after the game. And yeah, it's a fun night, but yeah, not really.
Well, what was it like with your teammates after the game and with your family?
Yeah, I just had a chance to see my family and friends, and I was also pretty emotional. And after the game with my teammates, they gave me the player of the game sweater, which I did not deserve one bit, but it was a fun night, and to get the win on top of it obviously made it more special.
You knew a lot of what was going to happen tonight in advance, but was there anything that took place or that was part of the night that surprised you that you weren't aware of that really kind of got you?
No, definitely after the game. I mean, guys battled hard to get that win, and then there's 30 seconds left, and they put me on the jumbotron on the bench, and I was like, "How about we worry about the play right now?" And yeah, it was a special night.
What happened before the game? What did you think of the ceremony? Was there any moment more special? When they gave the sticks to the boys.
Yeah, the whole ceremony was great. Being able to be with my parents and my wife and my two boys, it was special. And at one time, I just kind of wave at the crowd, say thanks, and then Gavin decided to do the same thing, and I was kind of cracking up a little bit.
If that was the last game, what do you remember most about tonight, do you think?
No, I understand. It's just starting from waking up this morning, the whole day was great, and got to the rink, and they were all me pretty much all day. And the worst part is they know I don't like attention too much, and then they were just doing it more. So I should have played my cards better.
Mike Giroux called it asset management when he didn't have you out there on the ice at the end of the game. How difficult was it to not be out there in that scenario, and how pleased were you to see your teammates close it out?
To be honest, mentally, I wasn't set to be out there, I believe. The guys did a great job of battling at the end of the game, and a big goal by Joel, and a great play by Kevin. And the boys played great, and it was just that kind of night. Just felt like we we're going to win it.
Particularly in the first period, and then the last 5 minutes or so, it seemed like the energy level of the team was really high. I guess, what did that mean to you, kind of knowing that they were doing that probably because of you, for you?
I'd like to think they were doing it for me, but we wanted to win this game. This morning we were loose, but when the game started, guys were focused, and we're focused on the right things.
Well, Mike said this morning that you had said that Joel's going to be the guy who breaks all your records. Just as a guy who's up and coming, probably a guy who's going to continue to have a significant role with this team. For him to get the game winner tonight, what does that say?
I mean, I've been telling Joel since day one that he's going to be an elite player in this league, not only because he can score goals, but the way he plays defensively, how he has the right attitude during the game, that he doesn't take crap from anybody, and it's just that attitude. It's just going to bring him to a great a great place in his career.
Claude, obviously this season hasn't went the way anybody, including you, has wanted, but tonight, you know, the place was packed, the crowd was loud, you guys get the win. Was it kind of, you know, good, again, if this is the last game you play here, to have that kind of send off to be like the best days?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I wake up this morning, I wanted to win this game just for the fans, and I'm not too sure what's going to happen in the next couple of days, but you know, it's been an emotional day, but to get the win, it just made everything better.
When you think about your relationship with the city and the fans, you know, last several games, building's been half full, maybe even less than that, but to see almost a sold out house come out tonight just because it's your 1,000th game and maybe your last game, does that say something to you about your relationship with this city and with the fans in the city?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've had a great relationship with the fans and the city, and I get them, they get me, and it's just in the warm-ups when I saw there was a lot of fans in the stands, my first lap, I was trying not to fall and just focusing on that. But the fans I love them, and you know, that's one of the reasons why tonight was so tough.
To go from your GM not knowing your name on the stand to now, what has that been over the last 15, 16, almost 17 years now that you went from that to now you're playing in your 1,000th game for the team?
Well, I like to believe that he knew my name, he just forgot it. But you know, me and Mr. Clark have a great relationship since day one. Maybe because he felt a little bad because he forgot my name, but you know what, he's a great man. Even when the times were tough, he was there to support me, to help me out, and you know, he's just a great man.
Oh, what did you think of the video tribute, seeing Wayne Simmons and Jake Voracek and those guys?
Yeah, that was a tough moment. I've been through a lot with those guys, and you know, anytime you see a video like that with a player that you've been playing with a lot, and it was great.
1,000 games is definitely a lot. So how does tonight rank for you out of all the games that you've played for the Philadelphia Flyers?
Well, tonight was one of the most special night I've ever had. I wish I would have played a little bit better, but you know, just overall, just how the organization and the fans and my teammates made me feel. I mean, it's I couldn't ask for more.
Both Joel and Sanheim said this is probably a moment they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. Obviously, a moment you'll remember as well. But when you're able to kind of give your teammates a moment like that, what's that also mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this year it hasn't been the way we wanted. It's been a tough year for everybody, but the way that we stuck together and how we don't turn on each other just says a lot about the character of the players that are here. And it's a tight group. We love coming to the rink, and when you lose a lot of games, sometimes it's tough, but you know, we just have great guys on the team. So and again, that's one of the reasons it was so tough tonight.
You've been on the other end of this last one, but especially with the seeding period game with Wayne, his last game, you've been on the other end of it. What does it mean to you now to be on the possible other side of it, that your teammates have to come to you and do that same exact thing that you had to do back then?
Yeah, I to be honest, like, I've seen a lot of players that I played with that I liked, and you know, I know it's tough when you leave a team, but I actually didn't realize how tough it is, and I wish I knew back then, but it's not something that is really fun. But saying that, like tonight, we're just all day, we're just telling stories and things that happened the last few years, and it was great. But yeah.